January was a very interesting month for tech, right? For, for starters, DeepSeek released their own LLM, right? And it's caused a massive shockwave throughout the world, right? And the fact that it was really cheaper to build, I think it cost around $6 million to build it, as opposed to the really crazy amount of money that OpenAI spent or has spent to build their own product. And I think, I mean, if you look at it in sense of like um inventing a new stuff versus like innovating on what already exists, it probably justifies the amount OpenAI has spent, right? Because I mean, think about it. At the time, it was deemed impossible to run a mile under 4 minutes, and I mean, it was a scientific fact at that time that it was impossible to run a mile under 4 minutes, and someone broke the record, right? Someone broke that mental barrier. It took a lot of work. But like immediately after that person broke the record, like every other person just kept breaking it because someone has showed that it can be done. So if you look at it in that sense, OpenAI has sort of showed that it can be done, and everyone else should just sort of innovate around it. And I mean, that's what technology does, right? I mean, you can always like bring down the cost of doing something. But if you bring it down home to Africa, there was a lot of acquisitions and expose on bad actors and a lot of funding calls, right? So with the acquisitions, right, South Africa's Stitch acquired ExiPay to sort of expand their product offering, right? So Stitch is primarily focused on online payments, and ExiPay is focused on in-person payments, offline payments, right? So acquiring them would help them really expand their product offering to include in-person payments, right, which is offline payments, and yeah, that's a good one. And we also had Moove acquiring Kovi to continue their expansion move into North America, and then we have Lemfi also. Lemfi acquired an Irish startup called Bureau Buttercrane, basically to also expand, to continue their expansion right into Europe. And yeah, Bento, I really don't want to talk about them. Bento and the Marasoft Pay guys. I'd rather not really talk about it. Yeah, in terms of funding, there was a lot of announcements of funds raised, and yeah, I'm just going to go through them. So let's start with Kenya-based Systema.bio. It raised $3.5 million. It's a renewable energy startup, and we head to South Africa's AI SaaS startup, the Awareness Company. It announced $1.6 million, and Kenya's Purple Elephant Ventures announced their $4.5 million raised. Faro in South Africa also announced their $6 million raise. And if we head on to Egypt, we have Moneyhash, a fintech startup that raised $5.2 million, and Naked, an Insurtech startup, it's raised $38 million, while Moneypoint got $10 million from Visa. Rwanda's Pula raised $10.4 million, and last but not the least, NjiaPay, actually the least, raised $1 million. Let me know what you think about it. Cheers.